the fuck they saying they want it with when they saying they wanted it? They ain't say what they won't did it. They don't really want war with it. I'm pulling the sword, I'm flipping the coin with it. I'm really enjoying this. No, I'm really annoyed with it. No, I'm really just bored with it. Done with it. Rather give something from my core. Poor feelings make a nigga feel rich when he poor feeling. Got it out the mud like before willing. Lord willing, nigga, Lord willing. Hold up for the swole up. Rap nigga never dope dealing. Marble floor with the ghost.
I ain't gonna be inspired by anything but what I hear. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see.
So important to convince yourself that you can do hard things, or that things that you're having a difficulty with are hard. Like, this is a hard thing. It's okay to say that. It's okay to say this is not easy, right? I can do hard things though. In a way, I was telling myself that coming in here. It's like, this is gonna be interesting, but you know, I can do hard things.
Did you make that beat then? That's sweet. I love it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Anybody have a pliers or a sawzall? It looks like you've got the Euro stands. Sawzall? Or no, pliers. Did I say sawzall? I meant
you have a
Leatherman
cutter?
Sorry, a Leatherman, like a multi-tool.
A multi-tool, bro.
Nice. How's that for your band? Okay. If they do like a live sample, a melodic fragment or something, it'll already be separate. You just want to make sure the mics don't get in your way. But I gotta get as close as I can.
Already heard a couple of things from you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, just you guys can maybe sample it.
Yeah, well, you know, that's my thing. I like to sample. I love to sample, chop things up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, feel nice and spin like a rock. This is just gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to like what we come up with.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the remix at Orbital Music Park, episode 1. I am joined by an esteemed panel that worked on this amazing project, a combination of Classical Revolution and RVA Rap Elite.
Radio and I had a conversation about, as I threw a lot of ideas at you one day. I called you and was like, how about this? What about that? What about this? And so my first idea was we have to get RVA Rap Elite and Classical Revolution together.
Right. Hey. I'm excited.
So just a quick overview of what we're here to accomplish.
The entire concept is you have a classical quartet from Classical Revolution. You have a hip-hop artist, in this case myself, and a hip-hop producer, in this case NameBrand, meets at Orbital Music Park, never having talked to each other or communicated previous. We meet each other.
The goal today is to make an original piece of music by 7 p.m. It is 4:20. What? The hell?
So you get in, you introduce yourselves, you play some songs. They then is the next step. Classical Revolution plays the snippets that they have to see if we can make beats off of it.
Yeah, they played
I think
arrangements.
4 pieces, a couple of sections from each one, and hopefully you find something.
Didn't have too much time to prepare beforehand. I think it was just the week of. We got together for a rehearsal and we read through a couple of quartets and picked little bits of things that might work for like a good beat.
I think we had maybe like, what was it, like 4 like excerpts to choose from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we were thinking of like ones that could work, and some of them were like might be shots in the dark. But so we did kind of know a little bit going in.
Brand listen for things, listen for sounds.
This for me makes that.
We would kind of like gesture to one another or look, connect eyes on things that pique either his or mine or collectively our interests.
What was the first big breakthrough? Was it a breakthrough with the music, or was it a breakthrough with you finding something, a hook or a mantra that you could stick to? What was the big breakthrough? What was the first breakthrough in the song?
That's the one right there.
Pretty sure you called that at the last rehearsal.
I was thinking, I was like, this might be, I'll be chilling up.
Now we're collaborating in a sense, and like you're bringing raw materials. You guys are bringing like live raw material. I'm writing, and he's like tinkering, and he's like chopping. He's pulling more things out. He's adding more things in, adding drums in, adding bass lines in. Beat.
So I'm thinking maybe this could be the verse, possibly, just kind of like a.
And yeah, and then you could ask them to replay things.
Glad we ran that back. That sounded a lot. I mean, it sounded good the first time.
He was secretly recording. He was sampling bits of the Smith.
That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Now do it all over again so I can make sure I'm good.
I was actually gonna ask if we could do that.
He gave us our first big dramatic moment when he was one of the first to get here. He set up his computer and he didn't have his keyboard.
That's right.
Yeah.
You need any help?
You don't have it.
I guess we should figure out where we're gonna do that.
I'm mad. Mad. Like I'm mad. I do. You? I'm not the program. Yeah.
I think, yeah. I went back to my house, just grabbed my keyboard real quick. We were like 5 minutes away, brought it over.
Really?
Yeah, do you want me to?
Please.
Okay.
M mouse.
Oh, I have a mouse here.
And we
So
made it happen.
already we were solving problems.
Yeah.
With the clock running.
Clock, yeah, we lost maybe 20 minutes or something.
All right, guys. The show can begin. Woo! Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, this is the nicest.
The tougher part was, I guess, kind of deciding what small part to choose from like such a huge selection of works that we have to play. So it was a little bit kind of innovative to try to figure out what would be good to kind of cut out of a piece, you know, and still make it work in a hip-hop context.
But I think once we found what did work, it was really easy to sort of slide into that creative flow state. Because I don't know, I think we just kind of settled on the key of D minor and just started just making up stuff as we went.
Yeah.
And it just felt really intuitive. The process leading up to it, it was certainly like, let's try this, let's try that. But once we hit that moment, then it all fell into place.
Okay, wait a second. Are you saying that you remixed yourselves?
Sure.
Oh my God.
It's meta, I know.
The beautiful thing about it is you're talking about like live sampling. So it's able to
I'm gonna give you a little bit of like a
done differently, you know, done with instruction.
I just wanted to mention too, NameBrand was when he wanted us to add a little improv, he like sang a line for us. He's like, can you guys do something like this? And we kind of did that and like added some harmonies to it. And he was like, that was it. He just looked so happy.
Crazy thing is I like what I do, but it's such a weird. I was last. Brand had to at least start chopping a sample, like kind of like focusing on a piece of music to start chopping before I could really get into lyrics. Creating a pocket that ain't there yet. Once there was a general loop that was going on, everything started to come to me pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I didn't have a concept either, so I didn't know what I was going to say. Like I didn't have like, oh, I'm going to do this type of song or I'm going to talk about that. We didn't go into it with that. We went into it with like, in my mind, it was like, whatever the music speaks to me, I'll just speak back to
radio,
it.
I think at this point, it's all on you.
All on me. Bring back. Can't afford to do that.
That was one of the coolest parts for me, just kind of watching you the whole time, like writing and kind of like rapping to yourself and figuring out what worked with what we were playing. You're kind of improvising on the spot there.
Whole ties we bonded by. Whole time we align the trick. Same thing, so if I see one less, 12 here, it ain't stranger things. I don't mean no harm, no. These thoughts just more time.
Well, I mean, and we didn't have much time, so it had to be pretty. Becca, working with a clock like that, was it extra challenging, or did you get something knocked out?
One, two,
Well,
three, four,
it was
right?
sort of similar to doing a recording project in the sense that we had like a set amount of time. That piece was not necessarily new. And I feel as though the clock probably put more pressure on radio. There was like this amazing victorious moment when you finally got it. We all cheered. I think. Yeah, it was so cool.
I like the pressure. I write my best music that way. And I'm very excited. You know, those moments always feel divine. I can't even explain it. In that condensed period of time to just, it's hard to take credit for it. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Cult following, Pulp Fiction. Rappers filled with both addictions. Swear it ain't no bars no more. We back in prohibition. To my people, they sold division, sold addiction, wealth gap, red line in our mind states. Cash money don't help that. Luxuries that we blinded by, soul ties that we bonded by. Whole time it was trauma triggers, that blue nines and a line of triggers. The crime is vicious, but not as vicious as the system that created it. Shame us for the byproduct, but motherfucker, you made the shit. Now we got this Stockholm syndrome. Wanna be accepted, validated by the same ones that salivated over our death. Our steps now must be calibrated. Self-love, black love, all must be allocated. I'm pulling heartstrings, I'm the Hendrix of my pain. I can do hard things, affirmation, no shame. I'm pulling heartstrings, I'm the Hendrix of my pain. I can do hard things, affirmation, no shame. Freedom is my imagination, freedom is my imagination. Why say I can when I do it's the fascination. My sage is imagination, my stage is imagination. Why say I can when I do it's the fascination. I wander through these instruments, placing sins in my sentiments. You wonder what the incentive is, just so I can be infinite, intricate rhyme schemes like to draw bridges to my dreams. Heard the screams, murder scenes, drive-bys, drive-throughs, hoping we could just make it out. Fast money, fast food, apologies for misogyny. Rap shit, rascals, cash rules, everything around us. Found us, hound us, profile, bound us, astounding. Everything's arousing, loud scenes, pow things, lust over, love shoulders, break barriers, tug boulders, dead bodies, was soldiers, no really, was children, never had childhoods, only had wild hoods, cop cars, white hoods, Ku Klux, same thing. So if I see one less, 12 here, it ain't stranger things. I don't mean no harm, no. These are thoughts that danger brings. So if I see one less, 12 here, it ain't stranger things. Freedom is my imagination. Freedom is my imagination. Why I say I can when I do it's the fascination. My sage is imagination. My stage is imagination. Why I say I can when I do it's the fascination. Freedom is my imagination. Freedom is my imagination. Why I say I can when I do it's the fascination. My sage is imagination. My stage is imagination. Why I say I can when I do it's the fascination.
Radio, man. You did it.
Thank you. No, me. All of us.
That was my first hip-hop collaboration. It's always kind of been a dream of mine because I'm a huge hip-hop fan, to kind of combine the two worlds. So I was more excited than anything.
Clutch too. With the last 20 minutes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all gonna do it just like I thought it was in my head? Thank you, guys. So that's what I'm saying. I can't get the sample to do that. I can't, you know. Like,
Yeah, I think we want to see who we can reach and inspire with this story, and then let's make another one, and let's bring in new artists, and do it again.
Out of here with that. That was all my. That's all I could think. Like, you gotta come out of here with something. You gotta come out of here with something. But I was, man. Pressure is great. Pressure. Diamonds. Telling you, you need it.
I ain't got enough, 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 baby. I don't know what you came here for, but I know what I came here for, and I know that I ain't got enough, baby. I ain't got enough, 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 I ain't got enough. Loving life like, never asked what a brother life like. Scared of dark, get another night like, never seen another nigga quite like. Bright lights on a tripod, people love paying sucker niggas. All good, I ain't mad at all. Got me focused like an Adderall, ducking bull like a matador. Niggas wishing that they mattered more. Park the car, caddy corner, mad annoying, blasting tunes on the flight to California, analyzing data. Wish I had a better eye for it. iPhone shattered, wish I had never ever dropped that bitch. Fuck it, get another cop that shit. Get a case when you cop that shit. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
I'm a veteran of the Cupcake Wars of 2020.